Hello, my name is Chris Lauritzen, and I will be introducing our new security policy. Below is an illustration of the defense in depth. Defense in depth is a multi-layer defense system which uses many programs, features, and URL defenses to protect a system from attack. The multi-layer defense allows a system to stay protected regardless of one or more breaches. The table below are certain areas of threat level table. These areas are the following: severity, likelihood, remediation costs, priority, and levels. These threat levels can be found on SEI CERT Coding Standards website. These are the top 10 secure coding practices. Validate input data, heed compiler warnings, architect and design for security policies, keep it simple, default deny, adhere to the principle of least privilege, sanitize data sent to other systems, practice defense in depth, use effective quality assurance techniques, adopt a secure coding standard. There are 10 secure coding standards that we will be implementing with this security policy. Do not cast out of range enumeration value. Value returning must return a value form all exit P. Do not attempt to modify a string level. Sanitize data passed to a complex system. Do not access freed memory. Do not abruptly terminate program. Do not leak resources when handling exceptions. Ensure that operations on signed integers do not result in overflow. Guarantee that storage for strings has sufficient space for character, data, and okay. The three encryption policies for data are encryption at rest, encryption in flight, and encryption in use. Encryption at rest is data that is stored in the system and is encrypted when not in use by an authorized user. Only authorized users with the key to decode it can see the data. This is an important policy because we can be storing sensitive user data such as credit card numbers, social security numbers, etc. This ensures that your data is secure while in storage. Encryption in flight is sensitive data that is encrypted while in transit between servers and clients. This is an important policy to implement because it will keep the data secure while in transit. Encryption in use is where active sensitive data stored in memory is encrypted within the system no matter how it is being used. Encryption in use applies because most systems require user authentication with login information. Protecting data no matter where it is being used in the life cycle will greatly minimize any breaches that occur. The three AAA consist of authentication. Oh shit. The three AAA consist of authentication, authorization, and accounting. Authentication is where the system has a unique ID for the user. This can be created using a username, email, biometrics, and phone number. These are usually tied to a password to authenticate the user. Using authentication not only keeps your data secure, it also can provide levels of access, thus helping to limit breaches. Authentication is an important policy to implement because it allows us to apply the least privilege policy, but it also allows us to track what the user does on our system. Authorization. Authorization allows us to limit access to our system based on the user's roles and privileges. By using authorization, we can use limit the user's access not only by role, but we can also use it to limit data or process access by a specific user. This is an important policy to implement in order to protect sensitive data or processes. Accounting is when the system tracks user activity by logging system access and activity. We can not only use the data to prevent further issues, but also track any malicious activity users might attempt. This can also help if users access databases for malicious reasons. We will be able to identify them. Applying unit testing early and often throughout the development of your system will help in making sure that your code is functional and secure. Here we have a Dev Secure Ops diagram. This is similar to a Dev Ops diagram, but it includes the various security protocols and where they fit into the SDLC. A DevOps Secure Ops pipeline is the process of integrating security practices into the software development process. When you use a Dev Secure Ops pipeline, it allows you to streamline the software development lifecycle, improving your efficiency and cost savings. Automation will help not only keep our code secure, but it helps us adhere to the standards in the security policy. Automation starts at the design level by determining the threat landscape for your system. As you're doing the build, your compiler is your first line of defense. Next, you have automated tools for dependency and static testing of your code. The next line of automation would be pen testing. After, you will want to use automated logging tools to keep track of the users and respond to any unusual activity. Lastly, when performing upgrades and maintenance, you will want to run your automated test to ensure that any change you made meet your security policies. There will always be risks within the software development lifecycle. Technology continues to progress at a fast pace. It will be important to make updates and fixes as time progresses to fit the current technology we have at hand. When evolving security, it is the best idea to always act now and do not wait. It is much easier to prevent a problem from happening than trying to fix it once it has been exploited. Security should be the highest measure for a developer, and it is a high priority for almost any user. If you decide to wait to implement your security measures, you're only doing a disservice to yourself and the users. There's also no benefit gained from not implementing security from the start. While security policy is a good start, software development is a rapidly developing field. Maintaining a secure system is an ongoing process. Most of the security breaches occurring today are a result of not staying updated on the current trends in the industry. I recommend ongoing education on the current trends and yearly or bi-yearly reviews of your system in order to keep it updated and avoid getting exploited. By implementing these security policies, we'll be able to deliver a safe and secure product to the client. We also must remember that security is an ongoing process and should be part of your regular maintenance routine. Thank you very much and have a great day.